So the food energy practical is a very big element of food and nutrition. You need to describe this experiment in detail to be able to investigate the energy content in any food sample. So the first thing you want to do is, when considering an investigation, is the CORMS Plan. This is a fundamental aspect when you're going to write an exam question which asks you to describe the experiment. So C, the change we are making, i.e. the independent variable. It's the starting temperature and the temperature increase. So basically, between the starting and ending temperature, what is the increase? And also the distance that the flame travels when lit. The organism or the item which we're testing is a food sample. Make sure that when you're talking about food samples, you say that you're varying them in the experiment. R is simply saying repeat 3 to 5 times and taking an average. We are measuring 1, the mass of the food sample, 2, the start and end temperature. You may also want to give the items you'll use to do these things, so an electronic balance and a thermometer. And S is what we're keeping the same, i.e. our controlled variables. That's the volume of water in the tube and the volume of the food sample. Make sure you never say amount, it's always volume. So the equipment which we're using, and also a diagram to the side. We're using a boiling tube to place the water in, and to put the food sample on, we're using a mounted needle or skewer. 4 is the clamp stand, which we're going to place the boiling tube on. 5 is a Bunsen burner or just something to light the food sample. 6, the lighter, and 7, the boss to hold the boiling tube. And the method is quite simple too. We pour cold water into the boiling tube, we record the starting temperature with the thermometer in the boiling tube, then we record the mass of the food sample we're going to burn, we heat the food using the Bunsen burner, and then we place it under the water once it catches fire. And with this, we heat the water essentially. And then once that flame burns out, we record the end temperature of the water and therefore the increase since we poured the water in first. And once we've done that and we've collected all our results and repeated the experiment, we can calculate our energy, which we do by mass of the water times specific heat capacity, which is always 4.2, and then multiply that by the temperature increase. Note that you will usually be given this equation in a question.